Hey there folks, episode 2.0 of our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. CrossFlux and BrokenIdeas here, opening up good old Enemy of Justice. This is not going to be fun. I know I've kind of already said it in the past few episodes, so I'm kind of sounding like a broken record here. I do apologize for that. But seriously, Enemy of Justice has literally nothing in it. Nothing that is good for any of the decks that I could want. Nothing good in any of Broken's decks that I can think of. Nothing good in general. About the only interesting thing about it is there's a couple new Battery Man cards. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before on the channel or not. But Battery Man is one of my favorite archetypes. Don't know why. The designs are cool. I kind of like the way they look, but it's not really how they look, it's how they play. Even though I'm not normally a fan of like FTK kind of decks or anything like that. But I don't know. Something about the Battery Man just always fascinated me. Other than that, really the only thing I could think of that I could see myself wanting to pull would be like maybe a playset of Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos if I ever wanted to do some kind of like banish strategy. Or over here, Icarus Attack. Winged Beasts are not good at the moment. Winged Beasts are not good at the moment, but they do get fairly good a little while from now. Harpies have always kind of been a thing, but they've never been super meta. Doesn't really matter for us in our progression series, we don't have meta decks. So it doesn't really matter whether or not something's meta, it only matters if it's at least good in comparison to what everyone else has. That being said, the archetype I'm really looking forward to in the future is Blackwing. They can definitely take advantage of Icarus Attack. And Blackwing, like Batteryman, is one of my favorite archetypes in general. So, alright, I'm pretty sure that was my playset of Icarus Attack. But yeah, definitely I want to get my hands on as many of those as I can. So, yeah, I apologize. I'm kind of doing more talking about future stuff rather than, you know, what we're getting here. But like I said, there's not really much to look at here. Oh boy, I pulled a bunch of Bountiful Artemises and a bunch of Heralds, but of course the good Heralds don't come until way later in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Is this the last pack already? No, I got one more. Okay, this is the last pack. Jeez, I kind of flew through this. And then again, there wasn't really anything to talk about, now was there? Yeah, let's see. Nothing. Yeah, nothing in the close. Alright, let me actually check and see what I got playsets of. Alright, there's 2 DeFis, 3. Okay, I've got the playset. How am I looking on Macrocosmos? Surprisingly, I'm not seeing many Macrocosmos. That could be a problem. Alright, there's 1. 2. Do I see 3? 3. Okay, good. I got the playset of that. That's nice. I got the playset of Icarus Attack. Yeah, literally, those 3 cards are just, you know, maybes for some off-the-wall strategy in the future. So, hey, it is what it is. You're going to have good sets. You're going to have bad sets. I just really hope we start getting to some of the good sets soon, because we've had nothing but bad sets lately. So, I do apologize for that. Kind of out of my hands, though. It is what it is. Anyways, let's head on over to BrokenIdeas and see if she fares any better with this opening.
Hello again. We are here to open 24 packs of Enemy of Justice. So let's click. Yay! Boring stuff. We're not going to get anything good, are we? I looked at the packs, the cards in this pack. I don't think there's anything I want. I don't know what to do. This literally feels like filler because I don't want anything. GX cards. Why do you suck? Speaking of GX, like, did anyone ever watch Alexis in that show? and then think she looks like Joey Wheeler with boobs. Because I could never take her seriously at all, because all I ever saw every time I looked at her was Joey Wheeler with boobs. And then I just kind of laughed and pointed and laughed, and that was kind of it. That's all I don't remember anything else about her. She was just kind of boring. What she got with Chaz, or no, Chaz tried to date her or something. That's literally all I remember about her. Sure got a lot of Doom Lords. Sure got a Destiny heroes. Totally gonna use those. Absolutely going to make a Destiny hero deck, or any kind of elemental hero deck. No, I won't. Load! Oh. There we go. See? Yelling works. Always yell when your internet doesn't work. It fixes it. Oh boy, I'm here, Shining Man. He's ultra rare, I don't care. Hey, we got a baby dragon. That was fun. Baby and fairy dragon. Not fairy, but... Oh, yay! We got nothing, and I think I actually mean that this time.
I know I say that a lot, but this time I mean it.
Unless I really missed something going on here. I don't think I'm using a single one of these. So, let's go to the deck. I'm sure it'll be so drastically different.
Alright guys, we're back in the lab. As you can see, the deck has actually changed up just a bit. The catch is that, of course, we didn't use any new cards from Enemy of Justice. No, instead I finally caved and spent 4 of my pity points on the same thing BrokenIdeas did, the Pegasus starter deck. I really wanted to grab something different from her, but most of the best cards in those initial starter decks were the same anyways. Since I anticipate using Dark World for at least a little while, I figured the Graceful Charity would serve us better than, say, Joey's Giant Trunade. The other few changes I made are to help deal with the specific kind of deck that BrokenIdeas is working with. Rock Flip is a very different kind of beast, so I'm going to have to get creative to deal with it. And by creative, I mean throw in a bunch of defense mode hate. Double Crossout and Triple Drillroid should deal with most of the monsters in her deck. It ain't pretty, but if it's gotta be done, then I'll do it. I don't really want to main deck the Drillroids though. One, it's unlikely, but there's still a small chance that Broken will try a different strategy again to take advantage of a surprise factor. And 2, it seems cheap to use cards that are specifically designed to counter her deck, at least when they're in the main deck. I don't have a problem with it in the side deck. I mean, that's pretty much what the side deck is for. I also dropped Scar for Arcfiend Soldier to help beat over those 1800 defense monsters of hers. Scar was definitely the weakest Dark World in our deck. We also can't afford to be slow against Rock Flip. Every single turn that we give BrokenIdeas allows her to set up an additional headache for us to have to deal with. Therefore, we need to be swift and decisive. Gold and Silva are still our main win conditions. Discarding them simply lets us swarm the field. Besides their built-in effects, we're rocking Monster Reborn, Premature, Call of the Haunted, and Triple Gateway to really keep the pressure on. The only problem I can potentially foresee is not having a way to get monsters into the grave quickly enough in order to spam them. Since Broken isn't likely to kill any of my dudes, the only reliable way to send my monsters to the grave is through discarding and painful choice. Let's hope it'll be enough. I still lack a lot of back row removal cards, so I've got Cliff the Trap Remover in the side deck. There he is. You'll notice another small engine I'm considering for the deck. Going back to the field spell days of old, Mystic Plasma would give my monsters the ability to beat over Broken's walls. Not only that, but Gaia Power would effectively do a similar thing, reducing her defense. How funny would it be if I harnessed Gaia power in the completely opposite way as she used to? Honestly though, between the crossouts, drillroids, and arcfiends, I think I have enough ways to deal with her monsters. I really just need more reliable ways of outing her continuous traps, so if anything gets me, it's gonna be that. I think I've rambled long enough. Let's cut on over to Broken Ideas and see what she's bringing for today.
Here we go. Really didn't change much. Just took out the shifting shadows and witch, because didn't really need her. Sangan's better in this case. That's really it. It's right now it's really a case of just slowly trimming stuff out until I figure out what I think works best in the deck. So not very exciting, but let's go duel. Hello!
Hey guys, we're back in the arena already. That was a pretty quick pack opening.
Yep. Did you use anything?
You mean like use pity points or something?
Anything from the pack?
No, absolutely not.
I didn't either.
No, absolutely not. This was probably the worst pack that we've opened yet. I know I keep saying that, and I'm going to continue saying that until we get towards the end of GX. But I'm going to start things off with a painful choice. Everyone's favorite banned card.
Okay.
So, what this does, for a reminder, is I select 5 cards from my deck, and you will add one of them to my hand, the rest will go to my grave. So, what do I need in this instance? I could use Upstart. I'll just send it to grave for now, and I'll just add whichever one you pick. So I'll choose from 2 Upstarts, a Brawn, a Gateway, and a Spear Cretin.
You can have an
Whoops,
upstart.
that was supposed to go to the grave. Okay. So you'll give me one of the Upstarts?
Yeah, that
okay.
seems like the least terrible option.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and activate it so you can get your life points. And I will set and pass.
Set this. Set this.
Ooh, a bunch of face downs.
And
Yay. Alright, well I came a little more prepared this time. No one of crossout.
Okay.
Alright, what was it?
This legendary Jitsu master.
Okay. Alright, so remember he's banished.
Alright.
I will flip summon my tomato.
Okay.
I will summon a witch and proceed to beat you for 11 and 14. Alright, your move.
Okay.
I gotta try and be fast and aggressive this time to deal with this stun deck of
Normal
yours.
summon. I'm gonna change apart your Mystic Tomato.
Okay.
I'm going to have Mystic Tomato take out your witch.
Okay, so I will get my search off of her. I'm going to add an Arcfiend Soldier to my hand.
Okay.
And then I'll take 16 direct.
Yeah. For fun, I will activate Rock Bombardment.
Okay,
So I will
that'll hit
take
me
a
for
rock
another
monster and throw it out.
5. Okay. Is that really what we're reduced to? You're just gonna start throwing rocks at me?
There we go. And end.
Okay. Make sure to throw the spell in the grave and send my tomato back over, please. Please and thank you.
No.
Alright, well, I have to get over this Ozia, so I'm gonna normal summon my Arcfiend Soldier.
Okay.
And let's keep it short and sweet. Hit over. So you'll take 3, and then 14. Main 2, I'm gonna throw a face down and pass it over. Kinda surprised how simplified the game state is. Like, it's kinda just been you smack me, then I smack you.
Okay, this is hard, but card destruction.
Ooh. Okay. So I lose a Sangan. I lose
Ooh.
Raviel. And I would lose Silva, but since he was discarded via card effect, I get to special him out.
Mm-hmm.
I will then draw 3 new cards, and Silva's other effect will now trigger as well. Since he was discarded by your card effect, I get to send exactly 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck. But since you only have 1, I can't actually use his effect. Bummer.
Okay.
Alright, well, proceed.
Is that on summon, so you can't do it later?
Yeah, it's when he's summoned.
Okay. Pot of Greed. Set. And pass. And now that it's your turn, I activate Royal Oppression.
Okay. Thankfully I have MST for that. Let me do some quick math here. I can't kill you anyway, so I'll just stick with what I got. So I'll go to battle phase, and I'll have Silva attack with 2300.
Oh, wait. My bad, I couldn't put this monster on the field. It's a 5-star.
Oh, okay.
I am sorry.
Alright, did you have something else that you could set instead?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
And as you attack, you're attacking?
Yeah, I'd still attack it.
Reel of a Traveler.
Okay, ordeal. So technically, I know the card in your hand is a monster, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a die to randomly pick.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2 will be monster, 3, 4 spell, 5, 6 is trap.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like I would have called monster.
Okay.
So the attack would go through then.
Yeah.
What was the monster in your hand then, since
Guardian
you're supposed to reveal it?
Sphinx.
Oh, the card in the card.
I know.
How funny.
I keep forgetting it's a 5-star.
Yeah, well, if he was a 4-star, he'd be super
I know.
broken.
It doesn't look like a 5-star or something.
Yeah, not really, I guess. Alright, so my attack's going through. What is it?
Jitsu Master.
Oh, okay, well that's pretty good, because now I go to the top of my deck. But I am still going to hit you for 14 and then 19. Main 2, I'll set 1, and it's your turn. I wonder what I could draw. Alright, well, I know you've got Guardian Sphinx still in hand, so I don't have to worry about Ordeal, but I do still have to worry about what your actual face down is. Don't really know what it could be. So, it's a really inefficient way of doing this, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to Dark Hole to clear the field.
Dang. It was a Cobra.
Oh, yeah, that would have actually saved your life then.
You win.
Alright, because yeah, I got Monster Reborn, I'll bring back an Arcfiend Soldier and finish it up that way. Woo, okay. Alright, well, now that I kind of know what I'm up against, I feel like I have a little better foot to stand on at least. But I know your deck's got some tricks up its sleeve.
Don't understand what your deck is, actually. I didn't see too much of it.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much the same deck from before. It's got a couple upgrades from the Pegasus starter deck that I bought. Because, obviously, the actual pack of the video was nothing. So, I'm not going to be using cards to augment it that way. But, yeah, it's basically just Dark World. Alright. I assume you're going first this time so you can get set up a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
There.
Now that's a good setup. Alright, I don't really have much I can do either, strangely enough. So I'm just going to set 2 and send it over. So I know I should probably be a little more aggressive, especially since you didn't have anything set at the moment. And of course now you do. But, I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. So I've been looking at your card sleeves. Are you planning on doing Madolche when we get to that point?
If I get enough of them.
Yeah.
They're my favorite archetype.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites too. The problem though is like they get support so slowly.
Well, I know it'll be a long time before they're viable, but once they are, if I have enough of them, I will.
Like, I mean, you get the first initial wave, and they're not great, but then you get like Hoot Cake, and then like a couple sets later, then you get Angeli, and then a couple sets later, you get like another one. So it's like, you kind of need all of them, but they all come out so sparsely.
I know I need tiramisu and glass souffle and chocolate mode and Hoot Cake.
Alright, so I'm going to flip up my Night Assailant. I'm just going to blindly pop the first monster you had set.
Goes to the grave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, another Cobra Jar. Okay, I will then tribute my Night Assailant for a Silva.
Okay.
And I'll try and beat over this card. Morphing Jar. Okay.
Now, does that include Morphine Jar?
No, because he's in the process of being destroyed.
I didn't think so, but it's been a while since I actually used them.
Alright, so I put Silver back, I shuffled, and I'm gonna mill. Okay, so I get a Spear Cretin face down. And that's all I'm gonna be able to do, so it's your turn.
Alright.
I figured tribute summoning the Silva wasn't a good idea, but I didn't really want to commit anything else either, so... Okay, I might can make something happen here, depending on what you give me with Painful Choice. Okay, so I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to send 2 upstarts.
I'm probably just going to let you have the upstart again.
I'm going to pick a Witch. I'm going to pick a Change of Heart. Let's go with Gold.
Gold. I'm interested. Gold.
Okay, so those are my 5 choices.
I think I'm just going to let you have the upstart again.
Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and activate it then. Alright. I'm gonna activate Premature Burial with the cost of 800 life points. Is there a response?
Is that a special summon?
It would be, yes.
Regular question.
Okay, I figured. At least this way we both lose 800. Alright, I will then normal out Brawn. And I'm gonna go to battle. And I'm going to try and hit over, but probably not be successful. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's it then, I guess. So, your turn.
So now I can't flip summon him, though.
You could, but he'd be ending his turn, or ending your turn with him being in face-up attack.
Yeah, I know.
Because you can use his effect to flip him down, and then you can manually flip him, but then he's stuck that way.
I'm just gonna flip him back down.
Okay.
Which I know he probably won't stay like that, so.
Alright. At the end of your turn, I'm going to try Gateway to Dark World.
Okay.
To try and revive gold from my grave.
Okay. Don't you have to draw your card?
I'm chaining it at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
So are you going to press it?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I will draw.
I'm going to activate Trap Just Shoot on your turn.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
Oof.
They all suck.
Yeah, they do actually kind of suck in this particular instance.
No, I mean for me.
Oh. Alright, so you're going to put beige back?
I think I'm going to put beige, yes. I think it will be beige.
Alright, so to top of deck and then shuffle. Alright, proceeding with main phase, I guess I will throw out my tomato. I'm gonna have Braun go ahead and flip this guy back up again. Okay. You have a spell.
Dang it! I have to show you?
Yeah, you have to show me. MST, okay. Well, that's a good one to hold on to. So my attack will go through and he flips up, and then I'll have my tomato attack the other thing. Jiu-jitsu! Oh my goodness, okay. I'm really feeling the pain now. Alright, your turn.
Wave motion cannon.
Alright. Just gonna sit here, huh? You gonna try and OTK me with the cannon?
I don't know. I'm just trying things.
I wonder what I drew. I will set a card, and once again, I'm gonna have not attack directly. I'll have Braun attack your face down. I'll call spell because I know you still have MST in hand. It's your turn.
Set. Token. How many tokens can you put on it?
There is no limit. But basically, whenever you choose to send it to the grave, it'll deal 1,000 per counter it had.
Okay.
Well, we got ourselves a slow game on our hands. Problem is, my attack is not guaranteed at this point. So, I'm actually going to flip some in my tomato. So I'm going to have Braun attack first, and I will call spell.
No.
Alright, well, what's that one?
It's they set then.
Yep. So, what's that one then?
It is a monster.
Okay. Alright, so Braun goes to hand. Alright, make sure you shuffle your hand. I'll have a tomato attack again, and it's 50-50. I'll just keep calling spell.
Okay, it is spell.
Okay, that was the MST then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Sentry gets hit. I'll take 400 from the attack. I will set a card in main 2, and I will re-normal my Braun since I haven't normal summoned yet, and it's your turn.
Okay. I meant to shuffle, because I couldn't remember if I shuffled.
You weren't trying to use a Bennett ult?
Nope.
Cannon's charging up. I've only got 7 turns to do something about it. Well, 5, I guess, actually. Seems a little sad that you're not doing anything, but at the same time, you not doing anything is actually in your best interest. Alright, I'm just gonna try and do as much as I can here. Alright, battle phase. So let's try and flip up this guy again.
Okay, what are you trying to declare?
That one is a monster.
No.
Alright, so that was the Space Typhoon again. Alright, to hand. Alright, tomato attack as well. This is spell.
No.
Monster. Yeah, okay. No, not set. Alright, Brown, take it. You're the sniper ranger. You get it. This is a spell.
Yes.
Okay, still don't know what that third card is. Alright, I'm gonna take 400 from that. I think? No, actually. In damage calculation, I'm gonna bark. So I'm gonna take 500 to reduce your monster's defense to 13, so that Brow actually hits over it. That way I don't have to worry about keep flipping this thing every single turn.
Okay.
Alright, I've already used my normal, so it's your turn.
Flip Brow down.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And then she will attack Brow.
Attack over him, yeah.
And then she comes back to hand.
Yeah, alright. Since this is also still during your end phase, I will attempt...
No.
I figured as much, but I'm trying to get as much damage on you as I can. Okay, wow. Set. And... Dang, your turn. I do not have much time at all. I gotta draw some sort of spell destruction. Alright, I'll activate Gateway to the Dark World. I'll attempt to revive gold.
No.
Alright, normal, summon, tomato. I'll try and attack this, and I'll say this is it's a spell.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you might have actually set the MST. Okay, but you set the Lakuta. Alright, that was a smart move. I just happened to get lucky there. Oh my goodness, I am not looking good. It's your turn.
Put 5 on it then.
Yeah, I think we forgot to put a counter on it last turn. I'm pretty sure that it's up to 5 now.
I'm gonna go ahead and send Wave Motion Cannon to Grave. I know that you have 900 left, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
In case I top deck MST.
Yeah, that's 1,000.
Well, it's not the kill, but you do have me pretty low, so I can't really willy-nilly attack your monsters now.
No, wait. No, summon. I'm gonna attack this face down and see what it is.
Okay. So on the summon of the soup, would you have set Tomato or Jujitsu Master? Or...
Oh, yes, I will set Tomato.
Okay. So Tsukiyomi's attacking this. Dang.
Oh,
That's
that
bad.
worked. Okay. 2 hand, okay. And turn. At the start of your turn, Secret Barrel.
I guess you pulled the trigger on that duel. Yeah, you got it. Dang. I finally had 5 monsters in grave. I was about to activate Pot of Avarice.
That's exactly why I went ahead and just went off with the cannon.
Yeah, that was pretty smart.
Because I knew Secret Barrel could take you out.
For funsies, I'm going to see what I would have drawn with Pot of Avarice. See if I would have actually been able to, do something. Maybe I would have been able to use a new card.
By the way, my hand, I had 2.
If you had 2 MSTs, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this hand is stacked. So, off
You
Graceful
would've
Charity,
Yeah,
I
you
would have
would've
sent
won.
Beige and I would have sent
I
Raviel.
knew you would have won. That's why I went ahead and just triggered the back cannon.
Yeah. So Beige would have triggered, which means you probably would have paid 800 to negate his summon. When I wasn't done, I would have pot graded. Oh man, I drew into Mirage of Nightmare. Oh man, I drew into Nobleman of Crossout, which wouldn't have done anything because you were face down. But I actually would have been able to do something, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But too little, too late. We still got the win on that one. So we're going to game 3.
Yay.
Alright, well, even though my deck's not super good going first, I know your deck is, so I just gotta stop you from doing that. Oh, yuck. Alright, I'll run out a Beige and set a card, and it's your turn. Oh no, that doesn't look good.
Hey, rock bombardment.
Okay, so take 5. You got 2 face downs. I really don't like that. So I guess I will normal a Beige. So let's have one of them attack. And it's Ordeal. Okay, this... You would have set more back row, so that's gotta be another monster.
No.
No, it's that spell again. Alright, well, let's try and see if I can figure out what the other card in your hand is. I'll just call spell.
Yes.
Alright, so MST and Change of Heart. Alright, well, it's your move, that's all I got.
Oh wait, this would have gone to grave because you were correct.
Oh, right, actually, yeah. Hold on, yeah, I'm a dummy.
Say
I was
again.
just thinking that since it wasn't the MST,
Yeah,
yeah,
say
it was
again.
still a spell.
So
Okay.
I get
So
a
the card
monster.
you drew for turn would be back in your deck, and instead you would get a search and then just, draw another card after that. Yeah. I'm glad you caught that. It's late at night. We just got done recording Bug Fables as well, so I'm already tired. Golem, you getting your shinies? They should make an Alolan version of Golem Sentry.
Okay, and then the deck shuffled, so then I draw.
Yeah, so draw, and this would have been the card that you drew for turn. Pot of Greed.
That's much better than what I drew before.
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
3 cards in hand. Why can't I draw? Spell on Trap Destruction. Alright, summon Beige. Battle Phase. Attack. Spell.
Yes.
So Dark Hole, Change of Heart, and you still probably have MST in hand unless you set it. But it looks like my attack's going through, and that's your Golem Sentry, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'll take 200. Oh, he's
Oh,
not
wait,
dead.
no.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I end then. Alright, a tribute set. I have no idea what that card could be.
Oh, it's not like I only have one real tribute monster in my deck or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll activate this.
Royal Oppression. Okay. Well, what am I going to do to get myself out of this? I'm going to start by summoning Brawn, and I'm going to have him attack. Well, I get to do Ordeal, so I'll say that's a spell again.
Yes.
Okay. So the attack went through, so I take 600, and he goes to hand. Okay. Well, again, I can't attack over this thing, but I at least got it flipped. There's really nothing I can do, so it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to flip back down. I'm going to activate Change of Heart.
Oh, yuck. And you're gonna crash him?
I'm gonna crash them.
Okay.
You know that one.
Classic play.
And then I end.
Alright, well, I drew a Pot of Greed of my own.
Okay.
Oh, man. No one of Cross out. Get rid of it.
Oh no. No. No.
Alright. That was good. Alright, I will then activate Graceful Charity. I did not mean to shuffle my deck. Draw. I'm going to send a Silva and a Gold. Both will then trigger, meaning you're going to have to pay 1,600.
I think I have to because those suck.
Continuing my turn, I will normal summon Brawn. And I'm going to try and get in some damage if I can. Attack directly, and that's a spell.
Yes.
What was it?
Sorry, it's...
MST still. Okay.
How much is that? 18?
18. Alright, I guess I'm done.
Okay, this...
Gateway to Dark World upon you ending your turn.
800.
Should have known I needed to save it. Alright, activate MST on Ordeal.
On Ordeal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really want to get rid of Oppression, but I can't afford to just keep having you sitting here under Ordeal. So, let me do Change of Heart. Give me that.
Ooh.
What is it? Won't show me what it is. Alright, I'll activate Premature Burial. Costs 800.
Well, I mean, you can flip it if you want, right?
Yeah, I might as well, but I'll save it for later. Are you gonna negate it?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna flip some in. Ooh, Copper Jar. Okay, great token. Is it summoned in attack or defense? It just says special summon, so I will summon it to attack mode.
Like it can do anything.
Well, it's got enough attack power to kill you. Battle phase. Brawn direct attack for 18.
For fun, super barrel.
Oof. Alright. So yeah, I would take 1200. But yeah, with nothing else on board, that's going to be 3600 damage.
Okay. The only other card I had in hand was Swarm of Scarabs.
Ooh. Right,
Which
yeah. That was nasty. Oh wow, okay. I did not expect to actually win. I figured the few choices I made to my deck would definitely help me deal with this strategy, but I definitely didn't think I was going to win. Though you did take me to game 3, and that could have gone either way there for a little bit. I really got lucky with that MST draw. Like, I mean, that's really the only spell and trap destruction I have in the entire deck is MST. So if I hadn't drawn that, like, I would have been in trouble, because you would have still had Ordeal, which means all these attacks here coming at you would not have gone through. Like, some of them probably would have, but I doubt all of them would have. But, yeah, your deck is pretty fearsome. I do like it, though. I kind of like facing it. It's a different kind of beast altogether. You can kind of see why I enjoy these types of decks in real life.
Kinda. I like it. I don't feel like I'm good at using it because I don't usually enjoy these types of decks, but it was something different and something better than what I had.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like being very violent. I like going for the throat and taking out as many life points as possible as soon as possible. So this is very weird feeling to me.
You like stepping on me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Crushing all my hopes and dreams.
Got a card related, yeah.
That are card related, yes. Obviously, as you saw, Enemy of Justice did nothing for the deck, but that Pegasus starter deck actually came in pretty clutch, because Graceful Charity with Dark World is nuts. Draw 3 plus get 2 Dark World effects. Because Graceful Charity does not discard for
that
cost.
went by so fast that I barely processed what was happening.
Yeah. Half of the spells in this new deck of mine are literally draw. I've got Pot of Greed, Pot of Avarice,
I noticed.
Double Upstart, Mirage, Graceful Charity. The only thing I'm missing now is Card Destruction. But I gotta save 5 more pity points if I want one of those. Yeah, I do like the Dark World deck. It's back to the whole Fiend theme, which is kind of like a throwback to the start of the series. But, of course, there's a little more consistency there because there's an actual, like, strategy involved rather than just, oh, they're all Fiends, so Bark of Dark Ruler.
Right.
So, it's kind of nice. Obviously, Dark World gets a lot of crazy support way in the future. Like, we're way far off from that. And technically, it's from a side structure deck. So if I ever wanted to return to this strategy in the future, I would need to waste pity points on it. So I'm going to try and enjoy my Dark Worlds while I can. But they're probably going to get phased out pretty soon.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's kind of hard to say where the series is going to go as far as what decks we're going to use. Because again,
I don't know what
the next few sets aren't really going to change up either of our strategies too much. So we might just kind of go back and forth picking random strategies until we kind of see what hits.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a couple ideas I
could
could throw around, but it's like, this is probably the best deck I've got for at least the time being.
Yeah, same, really.
Guess that's it for this one, so we'll probably, hopefully, see you guys again in the next one. You guys have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.